Hi everybody, this is Kurt from the Kurt Winters YouTube channel, dedicated to bringing you tips and advice on collecting cars and preserving the history of these wonderful machines. So welcome to part 2 of the Z Challenge. Right now we are at 100 degrees in the cabin of the Z. Of course, our windows are up. There is no AC on, of course, because the AC is broken. So we're gonna see how long we can last. Like I said, right now it's already 100 in here. If you know anything about the Nissan 300ZX, engine heat soak is a major problem. So once we get back up on the highway, I will check back in with you. All right, we are pulling out of the parking lot and we are already at 103 cabin temperature. We're a little less than half the way home and already sweat is kind of beating down my temples, my brows. It's not quite into my eyes where it's stinging, but it's not going to take long. But this is what I do for you YouTubers. And there is no air conditioning going on whatsoever in the sea. Nissan pro tip: if you're going to buy a vintage Z32, make sure the AC works, because it's going to pay off later. Trust me. Okay, so we're about halfway home, and I really just want to go ahead and put the top down, get the wind blowing in my hair. So right now we're about halfway home. It's still 104 on the temperature gauge. Honestly, at this point, if I could bail and hop out of the car into a car that had AC, I definitely would. But this is for you, the YouTubers, so I hope you appreciate it. And I can already see my cameraman or camera woman is really starting to sweat. Are you hot, babe?
Yes, definitely.
So again, if you're shopping for a Z and the owner says the AC doesn't work, or it leaks, or I don't know if it works, or it used to work, or I haven't tried it, that's something you may really want to consider when purchasing that car, because nobody wants to sweat their you-know-what's off when they're driving home. All right, so at this point, what I'm really noticing is any part of my body that's touching the car is sweating. There's beads of sweat all over my elbow. I think we just hit a new high temp of 105, and I just feel sweaty everywhere. And it's not a comfortable feeling on a hot Texas day. So if you've been rolling around in a car on a hot Texas day and you're sweaty, drop a comment below and tell me about your experience, because so far, yeah, this is a blast. Nissan pro tip: when you are driving your car, whether day or night, your Z, make sure you have your headlights on. You're riding so low that a lot of the oncoming traffic can't see you. So put those lights on. This was a generation of cars before day runners were standard, obviously for safety. So if you're driving your Z, pop those headlights on, show them those sexy Lambo lights, and you'll be good to go. In a new high of 108. Let's go ahead and register that on the Z temperature gauge. It is 108. So I'm wondering now if you will hit a new high temp before we get home. And we already did. We have now hit 110 in the cabin. Let me say that again. 110 in the cabin. And the only wind noise you hear, that's not the windows. That is the convertible top letting, that's basically your wind noise. So, driving a Z, no AC, 110 on a Texas day. Tell me, are you up for it? If you are, drop a comment below. All right, so we are almost home. We've hit a new high of 112, and I feel sweatier than a one-eyed dog in a meat factory. Everything's slipping around. My arms, my eyes, the sweat is dripping into my eyes. So you may want a headband if you drive a Z with no AC. And you may want to keep that in mind. Let me know, camera woman, are you hot?
Done at me twice.
Okay, gotcha. All right, kids, so we are home. I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.